All right, question number 9. Now, to a lot of people, including myself, you are the definition of success in terms of your business and your work-life balance, etc. But success can mean many things to many different people. But what does success look like to you, Dale?
There'd be a few words that come to mind. This is just my definition. I think that success is really your definition of success is success. For me, it's about control, control of how I choose to live my life, and part of that is being an entrepreneur gives me a certain amount of control that I don't have to, work if I don't want to, or if I want to travel, I don't have to ask anyone for anyone's permission. That's just what's important to me, to have that autonomy and that control, and to be like a bit of a free spirit. So that brings me a lot of joy to know that I'm in control, of my life. The other thing that's important to me is around health, becoming more, because I think that's the ultimate form of wealth. If you don't have your health, you have kind of nothing. So actually focusing on eating well, exercising, staying fit. I think that's something that's a big part of success. You can have all the money in the world, but I think Carrie Packer once said, I'd give away all of my money if I could just have my health back. And so that's something that's important. And then another thing I think is impact. Actually helping others, making a difference. Being able to, realize that, in life, it's not just about what you get, it's about what you give and how you contribute and how you kind of help others as well. So yeah, they're probably the things that are important to me. And of course, another thing, success is about friends and my family, and about my, relationship with my wife and my, kind of kids, because that's something that, should never take for granted. There's a lot of very unhappy relationships out there, a lot of people that have, a lot of challenges with their kids. Maybe they might be in a position where they have no contact with their children, anymore, or they're kind of like grandchildren. And so, when I do a bit of a stock take, before I think about my bank balance, which is way down here, I'm like, okay, am I still together? Do I still love my wife? Do I still, am able to hug my kids, because they're there, have I got my arms and my legs, and I'm still kind of like healthy, and I can still go for a run. I can, still play soccer and all that stuff. I live in one of the, most beautiful places, in the world, or just in Sydney in general, wherever you live, it's such a beautiful place. Then I'm doing okay. And of course, I'm helping people. I'm making a difference. If I do that checklist in my mind, I just feel so much better about myself. And, it helps that I've got money and assets as well. But I think all of that doesn't matter if you don't have all the other things.
I think you're doing better than okay, Dale. I think you're living a great life. When you do your 90-day action plan,
yes,
every quarter, Dale does a 90-day action plan, and is part of that health and the impacts. Is that part of your action plan?
Yeah, probably not. It doesn't fall into the 5 things in business. Normally, they're all business related, but certainly I've got a set of goals for my personal life as well, and I've got like a calendar now where I put in, okay, this is like what I want to put into my fitness, and this is what I want to do to stay healthy as well, and also to spend time with my kids and my wife and travel. So all of that kind of gets locked and loaded into my diary. In fact, every year I do like a life planning day where I just plan out the next sort of 12 months what's kind of important. And so that's another thing that I do as part of Business Blueprint is help people not only to plan their business but also to plan their life as well.
Ken with Ty is brought to you by Washington Brown, the property depreciation expert.